This might be the glimmer of hope that millions have been waiting for, and it is coming from a very strategic angle. If you thought the legal battle for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was over after that crushing life sentence and his transfer to Sokoto, you need to pay very close attention to what is happening right now. The game has changed. We are no longer talking about just a defense, we are talking about a full-scale legal offensive. Breaking news reaching us today, Thursday, December 18, 2025, confirms that the legal team of the IPOB leader, led by the indefatigable barrister Aloy Ejimakor, is not licking its wounds. Instead, they have mobilized a coalition of lawyers from across the globe, from the United Kingdom to the United States, and even human rights experts in Geneva, to launch what they are calling the final push to secure Kanu's freedom. The headline is bold: Nnamdi Kanu will be free. And it is not just a slogan, it is a declaration of intent based on a new aggressive strategy. According to the Defense Counsel, this new offensive is built on the premise that the recent conviction is not just flawed, but legally unsustainable on the international stage. You see, while the Nigerian court might have closed the book with that judgment in November, the international legal community is opening a new chapter. The team is reportedly preparing to file fresh appeals that attack the very foundation of the trial, specifically focusing on the jurisdiction issues and the continued violation of international treaties regarding his extraordinary rendition from Kenya. But here is the juicy part that has everyone talking. This legal offensive is weaponizing the current situation in Sokoto. Remember the news we discussed earlier about the bandit warlord Kachalla Na'Allah being killed just kilometers from Kanu's prison cell? Well, the international lawyers are jumping on that. They are compiling a dossier to present to international bodies, arguing that the Nigerian government has deliberately placed a political prisoner in a conflict zone, which violates the Mandela rules for the treatment of prisoners. They are arguing that keeping him in Sokoto is not just imprisonment, it is state-sanctioned endangerment. This angle is designed to embarrass the federal government diplomatically and force a review of his custody. The lead counsel has stated that this is no longer just about Nigerian law, it is about international accountability. They are reportedly engaging with the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention to issue a fresh directive demanding Kanu's immediate release, citing that the conditions of his current imprisonment in Sokoto have vitiated any legal standing the government claimed to have. They are bringing the heat, and they are bringing it from all sides. Now, before we go deeper into how this global coalition plans to twist the arm of the federal government, I need a favor from you. We are working around the clock to bring you these updates that the mainstream media often ignores. If you appreciate this effort, please smash that like button right now. It helps the video spread to more people who need to hear this truth. And if you are not subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. You do not want to miss the outcome of this international legal battle. Now, let us look at the worldwide aspect of this offensive. We are hearing that top constitutional lawyers in the UK, where Kanu holds citizenship, are preparing a separate petition to the British Foreign Office. They are asking a very uncomfortable question. Why is a British citizen being left to rot in a prison surrounded by bandits? The pressure is mounting on the UK government to intervene diplomatically, not just with quiet whispers, but with public demands. This offensive is designed to make it politically expensive for the Nigerian government to keep Kanu locked up. The lead counsel is very confident. They believe that the Sokoto Error, the mistake of moving him to such a volatile area, has handed them the golden key to unlock his cell. They are arguing that the state has failed in its duty of care. If the government cannot guarantee his safety because of the raging banditry war in the northwest, then legally they must release him or move him to a neutral ground. And since they refuse to move him back to Abuja, the call is now for total freedom. This is a high-stakes chess game. On one side, you have the federal government, which thought it had checkmated Kanu by sending him away to the caliphate. On the other side, you have this new international armada of lawyers saying, not so fast. They are challenging the validity of the life sentence itself, arguing that a trial conducted under the shadow of bias and ignored international rulings cannot stand. The narrative is shifting from Kanu the convict to Kanu the victim of state recklessness. And in the court of public opinion, especially internationally, that's a powerful shift. The defense is preparing to flood the appellate courts with evidence that was previously overlooked or dismissed. They are not asking for a pardon, they are asking for the quashing of the conviction. They want the record wiped clean. This brings us to a critical point. Many people had lost hope. They thought, oh, he's in Sokoto now, it's over. But this news tells us it is far from over. The legal team is energized. They are acting like people who have seen an ace up their sleeve. They are telling supporters to remain calm and law-abiding because the battle has moved from the streets to the highest levels of international law. I really want to hear your take on this. Do you trust that this international legal offensive can succeed where local protests have failed? Do you think the Nigerian government will bow to pressure from foreign lawyers and the UN, or is this just false hope? Drop your comments below. Let us analyze this together. It's a developing story, and the coming weeks will be crucial as these petitions start landing on desks in Abuja, London, and New York. The lion might be in a cage, but his roar is being amplified by some of the sharpest legal minds in the world.